Joining me right now, House Homeland Security Committee member, Tennessee Congressman Mark Green. Congressman Green, good to have you back.
Hi, Trish. Great to be on your show.
So, I mean, it keeps striking me as though they want all of these people coming here because there's this hope that somehow maybe they'll vote for them eventually. I mean, is this politically driven? Because, you know, look, I get altruism, but the reality is you can't be that altruistic when you actually have to protect the population that's here right now.
Well, clearly it's about a political, advantage to them. It's not about helping. If it was about helping, we would close the border and protect American lives. We would close the border and protect the social services for those who are poor in America. Right now, in our own country, in my district, the wait for social services has expanded considerably, and that's because they're being overrun by people who came to the country illegally. It's not right. I mean, if they really care about those Americans who are waiting in line, or those Americans who are addicted to opiates that are coming across our southern border, or people who are getting killed by members of MS-13 pouring across our southern border. So those are the people I care about. They're the ones that we're fighting for. So.
Yeah, look, it doesn't seem that hard. I mean, they make it sound as though somehow you're being racist, you're anti-immigrant. If you say, hey, we ought to have some borders. We ought to know who's in our country. We ought to be vigilant about making sure that we're bringing people here that can contribute to the overall economic welfare of the United States of America. Somehow
Sure.
That's wrong?
Yeah, that's their response to everything. They can't pitch an argument, so the first thing they do is start calling people names, and the racist name is one any conservative principle you try to, you want to protect the southern border, you're a racist. You want to fight Islamic terrorism, you're a racist. That's just their modus operandi.
Yeah. Look, they need to get a new MO, so to speak, because I think people see through
it. Pro-American MO.
Yeah, well, Americans are sitting there saying, but wait a second, no, I'm not a racist. I just would like to make sure that we're not bringing Islamic extremists into the country, and I'd like to make sure that we're bringing people up through the border that are going to be able to contribute in a meaningful way, not be a drag on society or a drag on communities.
Absolutely. You think of the problem with our southern border and the migrants who are Latino, they're the ones paying the price, a heavy price. 2/3 of the women who make that trek are molested, and that's by Doctors Without Borders, who made that calculation. They gave us that statistic. I mean, if you really care, then let's fix our southern border so that motivator for them to make that trek is gone.
Understood. Congressman Green, thank you. Some good
Thanks,
common
Trish.
sense.